At that moment, the long-haired girl saw something blinking on the distant mountain. Thinking it was a mysterious family, they excitedly ran to investigate. Everyone barged in. The long-haired girl found the house odd, abandoned for 10 years, dusty and webbed, resembling a horror movie set. It even smelled strange as everyone searched for treasure inside. The captain found a can, but Black Sister feared poison. Upon opening, they found moldy garbage. The captain flew into a rage, scolding them for not staying on the plane for rescue. Now it was too late. Seeing the captain so down, her kind best friend brought a blanket to comfort her, and they were besties again. Long-haired Lodi refused to enter, sensing something off. Sure enough, Black Sister heard strange noises from the attic at midnight. Gathering courage, she climbed the stairs to check, only to find Lodi curled in the corner, his eyes fixed behind her. Turning, she saw a ghastly skeleton. That night, the blonde woke to find Lodi staring at the attic. Lodi was mumbling, "You're dead." The blonde assured her that the skeleton was buried, so no worries. Yet the eerie atmosphere still sent chills down. Next morning, everyone was still rattled by last night, but the glasses girl was surprisingly optimistic, doting on the coach like a lovesick teen. She continued with her hunting plan, but their food supply was running low. Luckily, they found a hunting rifle in the cabin. The coach said they might not be rescued soon. To survive, they must learn to hunt, hence the Gunslinger Showdown. The best shot would win the right to use the rifle. After a series of tests, the rifle ended up in the hands of Jack and Blonde Natasha. They were sent out to hunt while the others gathered edible berries and vegetables. During the foraging, Lodi found a bizarre mark on a tree like a person gruesomely impaled. Was this horror movie's climax nearing? In the woods, they found an old abandoned airplane, reacting as if discovering a new continent. They were ecstatic, but the glasses girl looked worried because if they were rescued, her plan would go belly up. Sayoma hurried to examine the plane, spinning the propeller. Joyfully, it worked, but she couldn't stop. The captain quickly pushed her companions aside, and at that critical moment, a branch got stuck in the plane's wheels. The captain narrowly saved herself, but Lodi ominously remarked that this was the reason the house owner had died. She didn't want them to leave. On the other side, Jack and another person returned shortly with a deer, and everyone welcomed them like heroes since no one had eaten meat in ages. After the coach had his fill, he limped back to the room. Meanwhile, the scheming glasses girl pretended to trip him to keep caring for him. Everyone danced happily after their meal, but just as the party got lively, the players suddenly broke down. See what a tragedy. At that moment, eerie sounds echoed from the attic again. The next morning, the glasses girl crept into the coach's room, only to see his tent, her heart racing. The day before, she had spent the night with the captain's boyfriend. Wolf, she reached out but woke the startled coach. The glasses girl explained she wanted to cover him, but he told her to scram. Knowing the truth, she left sadly. 3 weeks later, the rescue team hadn't found them. Despite their periods, the girls worked hard, even the captain. No work, no breakfast. The captain went to the lake and saw Lodi in pajamas in the center. He greeted her, but she seemed lost in another world. They thought her behavior was due to stress from the crash, so the captain didn't think much of it. The captain, out of breath from her period, returned to base, and Shayna immediately approached her to check on her. The captain asked why she hadn't joined them, and Shayna was startled, remembering the night before departure with the captain's boyfriend. So, she lied, saying the stress might have caused the delay, and quickly searched for a private area for a self-checkup. She worried about being pregnant, so she secretly soaked a rag in blood to avoid suspicion. She showed it to the captain, who was relieved. To bond, Shayna gave her a necklace as a gift. She expressed that, no matter what, they would always be besties, but suddenly one of the companions yelled that something was on her. Everyone checked but found nothing. Black Sister joked it was a ghost. The board captain suggested a ghost-busting party that night. Following the foreigner's tradition, the deadpan girl happily agreed, and the captain hurriedly set up for the bash. Meanwhile, the glasses girl resumed her advances in the coach, handing him a cup of herbal medicine and claiming it would help his swollen leg. The coach went along with it, without questioning. That night, everyone gathered in a circle in the attic, applying fresh blood and mud to their heads. The captain chanted spells and sacrificed her best friend as the vessel for the ghost, who wielded the magical artifact. They started asking boring high school relationship questions. Everything seemed normal until Jack's little brother asked the chilling question, and the artifact slowly traced a figure 8 shape. A mysterious object slowly approached, and Lodi turned to look out the window. Everyone was left dumbfounded and hurriedly relit the candles. At that moment, Lodi seemed enchanted, laughing eerily, saying she needed more blood. She talked to herself while walking to the window, while down below, the coach began spewing an unidentified liquid. "Hey, come on," Sayoma shouted, clutching a Bible as she raced up to the attic. 2222, and then 334. 4443, 222, strictly stern. Black Sister and Natasha returned from hunting, bringing back that eerie deer, and everyone vowed they wouldn't touch such disgusting. Though they said no, their bodies were honest. Upon cutting the deer, they found rotting maggots inside.